Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Fresh Baked. I am David, your host, and I'm back at the Esplanade one more time because something interesting has happened here at Disneyland, the Esplanade, DCA. There are some new developments with respect to Buena Vista Street reopening and with respect to Christmas happening inside the park. Will we be seeing any signs of Christmas at the Disneyland Resort? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, of course, David. Buena Vista Street, DCA is reopening. We're going to have Christmas at DCA. That seems like a natural thing, but that's not what I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you some Christmas in Disneyland. Okay, so let's take a look in here with Grandpa, see if he can't perform for us one more time. What we're looking for is any semblance of Christmas, and I do see a bow. That is a Christmas bow tied to that light pole. I don't see much else, but it is something. It's very bright. It's hard to see through the viewfinder, as I often say. I'll have to look at this again in post. You'll maybe get some commentary over this. But at minimum, they've tied a single bow to a light pole. And we have a cast member doing what, I don't know. Let's go check out the other side. Okay, we're gonna try and see if we can't see anything on the other side, though I'm not expecting. That was a big truck. Where am I? A lot of glare through my lens right now. But I think I do see a wreath. Is that a wreath right there? That is a wreath, isn't it? Well, again, we'll find out in post when I get a chance to look at this. But I do see more Christmas decorations on this side of Main Street. Now, I realize that's not a lot. We've got a single red ribbon tied around a light fixture, and maybe a wreath, because like I said, as I film this, I have not seen this footage in post, so I don't even know if that was a wreath that I saw or just a trick of my eyes. We'll see, but it is something. Now, does that mean Christmas is coming to Disneyland? Maybe like a festival event, like Buena Vista Street? I mean, sure, it's a possibility. And I would say that that's probably the most likely situation that we're thinking about. But there is one exception to this, and that is that they are still planning to shoot a holiday special, like the parades that they do for the Christmas parade. I've heard that they are still planning to shoot that. I'm assuming at both parks, because they usually do it coast to coast. Now, the one caveat to that concept, to that idea, is that where we see that red ribbon, no camera would ever be. A camera would not pick up that red ribbon. That is not to say that they wouldn't dress the whole place and just do the complete job and just to make sure all their bases are covered, but that is something to consider. I'm not sure if it's realistic to expect that they would even be showing the streets of Main Street as opposed to close-ups of the parade, because you're going to have empty streets. Or if they're not empty, and they've got extras in there as guests on this the curbs of Main Street, then they would all be socially distant, and that doesn't exactly bring up a lot of energy. So they're probably going to have to modify that show somewhat. So that's a long way of saying it's possible. I feel like still the most likely explanation would be that they do have some sort of intent, or they're hoping to or planning to, trying to be ready for possibly doing a Main Street type opening. Now, if you want to see something that's a little more positive, that's absolutely Christmas decorations. Let's go to Buena Vista Street. Let's look through the gates at DCA, and I mean, this is it.
It's getting ready.
Look at that, guys! It's finally here. We've been watching and waiting patiently for garlands on the monorail bridge, and we got it. That's official. That's definite Christmas decorations. There's cast members in there. Can they see me? Hi, cast members. They're training, but it's definitely official on Christmas decorations inside. There's some more. Let me see if I can pick these up. Right here, in front of the 5 and dime. Definite Christmas decorations. My camera is not helping. Can we identify which places those cast members are from? Trolley Treats, maybe? The guy in the white outfit or costume would have probably been Trolley Treats. Waltz, still undercover, the storyteller statue. Still standing by. Well, there's a lot of activity in there. What's that thing? Now, I guess the only question is, are they going to put a Christmas tree up there as well? We've got decorations, we've got garland, the usual stuff. Will they put up a tree out there in the usual space over there behind the storyteller statue? Don't know yet, can't tell. Too early to call, as they say. It only takes a day or so to put that tree up, so I'm expecting that we'll know just a few days before the actual opening. Now, some of you probably heard us talk about the entry point for DCA. How will guests be getting into Buena Vista Street? We had talked about a couple weeks ago that there was probably going to be in a side entrance, a back entrance over there by the World of Disney. There's a gate there, but something new has developed that makes it seem like that is not the case. That it's most likely going to be right here. So there's the main entrance to California Adventure, and then right over here we have this little side gate. And you'll notice before we even get started that they have installed a hand washing station sort of off, out of the way over here, which is a curious place to put one until you understand that perhaps that's the first thing you're going to want to be doing when you get inside Buena Vista Street, is to wash your hands as part of, the protocols. But right outside these gates, these are newly installed for your safety. Please wait behind this line. Social distancing markers. And they stretch quite a ways. We can even follow it for a while. These are all brand new. These were not here before, and they've got guests basically using the perimeter of the park of DCA and the ticket booths as a queue, a deep queue. I don't know whereabouts there's markers here too. I'm not sure where this queue connects. Let's just follow this side here and see where it goes, but I think I already see it turning right up there just behind La Brea. La Brea Breaker, yeah. So there's right up ahead. The stickers are turning right and then traversing back this way. And then I assume they will curl around the ticket booths and into the chain queues. And then turn another left. And that's when you start getting into, oh, maybe not. It's gonna go around the tree. This is quite an adventure. Around the tree. It's like playing a game of Candyland. And then around this ticket booth. And then that's where you start getting into the chain link area. So they're going to use, just like they did for stage 17, they're going to use the pre-existing chain linked areas as a means of organizing guests, although I don't really think they had to do it, but it's convenient. And it uses all of this, well, every other chain, I should say, to promote social distancing. And then you exit right here and you jump across the street into the next set of ticket booths. And the same thing will occur. You can see that there's social distancing markers all throughout those queues. These were not here a week ago. Now, I should say, we started over there, but actually this looks like the start. They've got a start marking right here. So this is the back of the line. And then it goes forward, because you're gonna be facing this way, not the other way. And it goes forward through all this, and then eventually you make your way into Buena Vista Street. And then it looks like it does keep going even further. Even further. These are like bonus queues. I don't know how far they're planning. Okay, that looks like the end of it right there. Now, by the way, it should be noted where our queue is starting is just outside the tram drop-off area. We heard that they were going to start charging for parking on the 19th. Up in the air if they're going to be allowing the Mickey and Friends parking structure to open. But if they did open Mickey and Friends, the people would be walking from that parking structure all the way down the tram path, and this is where they would all empty out. So they would empty them right out into the backside of that queue. And if you're lucky, while you're waiting in the queue, you can actually meet Janelle and Miguel, McV from Magic Journeys. There they are.
Hey!
Hi guys, what are you having?
We're eating a Santa cookie.
Wait, are you guys gonna film that? Did you just film yourself shooting that? Is this behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes.
Post behind the scenes.
One-on-one interview.
Right on, that's a gorgeous cookie.
It's so good. Like,
well, you guys do buy everything, don't you?
we do. It's all right here.
Oh my God.
And we eat every single thing.
Well, there you go, guys. That is what's new at Disneyland. We've got Christmas decorations at DCA. We've got maybe some Christmas decorations at Disneyland. It's hard to say. And we've got confirmation of the queue space for Buena Vista Street and how they're going to be having guests enter DCA when the time comes. So we got a couple weeks to figure out how all this plays out. Until then, thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are coming out at Disneyland. And then you can also follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked and on Twitter at FreshBakedDizzy. That's fresh with no E. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, everybody. See you next time. FreshBaked. There you go.